Yo guys, what's going on? It's Icy Gamers here, and today's deck is going to be Lunala EX. So that deck was on the right, got top 32 in a pretty recent tournament. I believe it was 200 players as well. So we're going to go card by card. So obviously you got Lunala EX, who evolves from the Cosmog. Unfortunately, we're not playing a stage 2, so we have to draw the rare candy to get into it. But if we do ever get into this, this has the ability to move all psychic energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So if you have benched energy, or if you have energy on your Giratina, you can move it on to your Mewtwo. And if Mewtwo gets 4 energy, it can do up to 150 damage, which is pretty insane. We do have our one Giratina. This is to deal with Oricorio. Oricorio, so this has, if this Pokemon has any energy attached to it, it has no retreat cost at all. So if you start with this, it's not the worst. You just put 1 energy on and you can retreat. Eventually, if you can get into Lunala as well, you can put the energy onto it and get 70 damage instant one-shot Oricorio unless they have a giant cape. And yeah, the rest are just pretty much trainers. You got your Red, your Guzma, your Center Lady, your Leaf, and then, of course, 1 cape, 2 research, 2 Pokeball, 1 red card, and 2 rare candies. So we're going to take this deck into the ladder. We are currently at this very, very beginning of Ultra Ball 4, so let's see. I believe the season ends in 5 days, so hopefully we can get a little bit of a streak in today's video to get us a little bit closer. So here we go, guys. The first game is gonna be versus... We're going second. Alright. I think we like going second. Dark. I guess we'll go Giratina in front. Don't seem to mind that. Arceus, okay. So they're on regular Arceus, so that means they could have like Crobat or something. That would be interesting. Yes, it is going to be Crobat. We're going to get the Research. Wouldn't have it any other way. We do have the Leaf, which is nice. And Arceus EX. Well, it's not the worst for us. Another Lunala is a little harsh, but there's the Cosmog. Now we just need rare candy. If we can find the rare candy, we're set up pretty nice. I'm just gonna go and attach energy and use Broken Space Bellow on this Giratina. Next turn, I'll attach energy onto maybe the Cosmog or maybe this other Giratina. Not quite sure. They're gonna choose to put 1 onto the Arceus and just pass, and there's the rare candy, which is actually kind of huge. We can go into our Lunala EX, the first time I'm ever using a Lunala, which is pretty cool. And then we're gonna just, I guess I'll attach to you. And then we'll go in for... Oh, you know what? I could one-shot. I can't one-shot this. Once per turn... Yeah, I could, like, leaf and attack for 100. But it doesn't one-shot anyway. So I feel like there's no reason to do it. We're just gonna pass. If I had 1 more energy, man, we could have went crazy. So yeah, we'll get our 3rd energy onto this Giratina. That's fine. Next turn we attack for 130, takes out the Arceus. They can do quite a bit of damage as well, which is a little unfortunate. Cape is perfect. That means they're gonna need some other things for them. And we'll go take out Arceus here. Do 20, so now they'll need a red and 2 Mons with that Arceus to take us out. Or a rare candy and a Crobat, of course. Even so, we have 180 HP ourselves. They have the rare candy. Okay. Into the Crobat. Another Zubat. Give another one. It does 30. So currently they do 110. They need 1 more. They need 1 more. Okay. We do survive with the giant cape saved us. And the red! Yeah, I guess we'll just red here. We'll give them up 2 points, but we're gonna do 150. And yeah, we'll take it. We'll take game number 1. with Lunala. I didn't really get to use Lunala's ability there, but if we drew like I feel like if we draw Mewtwo, it comes up more. So Giratina with game number 1. With nothing else, no Pokeball, no research. This might be brutal. Into Arceus, Zubat. Well, they got a Pokeball for themselves. They put Arceus in the front? Really? How would you put and Pokeball research? Like, look at the disparity between these hands right now. If we win this, that's insane. Guess I'll red card. It's one less card for them. I'm gonna need a rare candy or something. Like, research we desperately need a research here. They didn't need one. I needed one. What the... Alright, sure. And a cape to go with it. Well, there's rare candy at least, so I'm not gonna get completely one-shot. Now we do have Center Lady, so it's not the worst position to be in. They won't be able to attack us with Arceus. They're just gonna pass. Alright, that's what I like to see. There's the Pokeball that I wanted to see for so long. And there's the Giratina. You know, you're a little late, Giratina. A little late. Yeah, I guess I'll just go in for 100 here. No reason to use red. Red doesn't really solve anything. There's the rare candy of their own. Goes in for the Crobat. They can do 140 damage? Or is it 30? 30 plus 130? Oh, that's a lot. That is quite a lot indeed. Puts me down to 20 HP. Here's the research. I don't feel great. I could heal for 30. Question is, do they have another Arceus already? What I could do is I could... No, I could Leaf and then attack with Giratina? That seems like the play. Yeah, let's Leaf. Free retreat cost into this Giratina. Then we go like that, and then Psychic Connect. And now, oh my goodness, I almost clicked that. I almost clicked that. That would have been so bad. Alright, so we'll take 2 points here. They shouldn't be able to one-shot us, even with any Arceuses or Crobats, so... I think we're in the clear. They could have Cyrus, even if they have Cyrus. That's the concede! How did we win that? Yo, let's go! What a win. What a win. Okay. Interesting. Pokeball. Okay. Let's see what it feels like to be on the other side of the hand we got last game. Cosmog, Giratina. Oh, we have the rare candy. We're gonna set the Giratina. We're gonna use our cape here onto this little Giratina, I should say big Giratina, and then we're gonna go Broken Space Bellow. And then we're just gonna pass. We can potentially rare candy next turn. And get to 2 energy. If Lunala had like an attack for like 50 damage for 2 energy, it would actually be 100% insane. Tapu Lele is pretty annoying for us. Iono! Oh no. Oh no. There's rare candy again. We're just missing one of the pieces. Oh, don't mind if I do. We'll go this. We'll go use our rare candy while we got it. Might as well put it onto you. And I'll attach with Broken Space Bellow. And we have Center Lady in case they put us to sleep as well. So that's really good. No, they DC. No, okay, they didn't DC. I was about to say, did they DC because they gave us a good hand? Our hand was already insane, to be honest, so it didn't really matter. They're really looking for their Gengar rare candy. There's a Giratina. Rocky Helmet. We do have Guzma, too. I don't know if I really need to use it, though. Another rare candy. I mean, Center Lady doesn't really go insane here. I just take more damage, to be honest. If I use the Psychic Connect ability now, I can take the 2, then we attach to Giratina. Guzma, just so that we don't take the extra 20. And then we'll go Lunar Blast, take out the Ghastly. They can do 60 with Tapu Lele, or yeah, that's basically all they can do. The Giritina's not going to be able to charge up in time. So we take Tapu Lele out next turn, unless they have a cape. If they have a cape, that's going to be pretty annoying. Another Ghastly. Okay. Alright, so in case they have a red... Ooh, Mewtwo's interesting. I put 3 energy onto this. I don't think it matters. Let's put the energy onto you. We're gonna go and use our Center Lady in case they have a red. So we'll just Lunar Blast. Take point number 2. Alright, so they got Giratina online. They can do 130. But we're at 170 HP on the Lunala, 170 HP on the Giratina. So things are looking up for us. Sabrina. Yeah, why not? Goes into Giratina. I could even go into Mewtwo, to be fair. We one-shot with Mewtwo. You know, maybe I do just go into Mewtwo, that'd be funny. Because Mewtwo hasn't got any action this game. And that's a concede. Never mind! They did not want to see the Mewtwo get any action. Lunala! Hey, this deck actually feels pretty good, I will say. Going first, no other Mons, or Research, or Balls? This might be rough. This might be rough. We'll have to wait and see. Weedle, Beedrill, if they have rare candy, we might get cooked. Alright, Giratina, though, does help a lot. I'll admit. Just Broken Space Bellow, getting the energy on, ready to go. We don't have a Leaf either, so I have to choose, do I want to attach to the Giratina or the Mewtwo? At some point, I'm gonna have to attach to the Mewtwo. There's the Leaf Cape. Multiply, gets another Weedle. Alright, I'd love a Research here. This Giratina. Man, it's annoying. I'm gonna attach to you, attach to this, or activate that, and then we'll go Bellow. At least next turn we can attack for 50, assuming they don't have Rare Candy Beedrill. Which would be crazy. Not impossible. Research. Uh-oh. I don't like that. They have double research. Puts it on the back line. Okay, so far so good. Red card. That's a juicy, juicy red card. I could just be giving them the... but I think it's too good to pass up. That's like -3. And we can attack for 50. And what I can do is I can attach energy to Giratina next turn. Or Team Rocket Grunt. Alright, here we go, let's see. Flips 1, 2. Actually toxic. Toxic. With the Kakuna as well. It's 20 damage. I guess I don't really care if I'm paralyzed. I can't attack this turn anyway. Maybe next turn we care. Lunala? Alright, all I'm missing is a Pokeball. I'm pretty sure... Well, we have one other Giratina as well. I don't know if attaching to the active's right here, just because if they have the Beedrill, that is going to be very rough for us. Kakuna attaches there. Oh, wait, is this Beedrill? Okay. I'm fine with that. Beedrill EX would have been so much worse there. And there's a Cosmog. We can actually start going pretty nice here. So we're gonna go use our Center Lady. Let's just get 50 more damage onto this Beedrill. Then we can just either they're gonna take us out with the Beedrill EX, which would be fine. They're just gonna go in for another 70 damage. Completely fine with that. There's our research, finally. Leaf would have been nice here. We're gonna rare candy, of course. Question is, do I give up all my energy to protect this? Let's see what we research into. Another Lunala and another research. 100 damage. That's a lot of energy to go to waste. Alright, but I guess it's fine. We will retreat into Lunala here. I'm gonna use Psychic Connect. Take the energy from the Giratina. We're gonna attach to Giratina. We're gonna go Lunar Blast. Alright. Now if they have a Beedrill, it only will take 1 away, and I can just attach again to do 100. There it is, there's a Beedrill EX. And it doesn't two-shot us. Only red would do it. Another rare candy. We could red themselves, that'd be interesting. But yeah, let's research. Cosmog, Cape. Okay, Cape is huge. Cape is huge. Prevents us from getting red. Alright. Lunar Blast. Does 100. Erica would be annoying. Leaf Cape is fine. And that's the concede. Let's go. Oh, Lunala! Alright guys, so that is going to be Lunala EX. We won 5 out of 6 games. I did face 1 Magnezone. We didn't win that game because they drew Oricorio and our Giratina was at the bottom of the deck, but we managed to stall it out. I dealt with one of the Oricorios, and then unfortunately couldn't deal with the second one. But yeah, other than that, we won 5 out of 6 games with this. I think this deck is crazy. Pretty underrated in my opinion. Like, it felt so much better than I thought it would. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, remember to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.